What's going on, you guys? Jose Benavidez Jr. got a fight coming up this weekend against Danny Garcia, as we all know. Hit that like button for your boy Bushido. Jose Benavidez, last time we seen him was against Francisco Torres in a fight that ended in a majority draw. A lot of people ask, Benavidez got a gift drawing that fight. In my opinion, it was a horrible matchup for him, considering he was coming off a 3-year layoff. His last fight was a loss against Terrence Crawford in the 12th round stoppage, right? 3 years later, he returned at a higher weight class against a fleet-footed fighter named Francisco Torres. And Benavidez had a hard time keeping up with the guy. And in my opinion, he lost the fight. You know, I thought he lost that fight. But, of course, they gave it a draw. Now, moving forward, he's looking at a fight with Danny Garcia. Danny Garcia and Jose Benavidez are, one may say they're at the same point of their careers right now. Both guys are at a crossroads point, right? Danny Garcia, this will be his 154-pound debut. And for Jose, well, this is a crossroad fight. So if he loses this fight against Danny Garcia, his career will likely be over. Any opportunity to get any big-name fights will be in a rearview mirror. Now, he may be pulled in as an opponent for certain guys, right? We know how that works for certain guys in boxing. A lot of dudes in boxing can still make a lot of money from being a really good opponent for a prospect or a young contender or a young champion, right? So he can still possibly do that. However, if he don't look good in this fight, I think he will be hanging him up based off of what Jose Benavidez Sr. had to say. He said, look, my son had motivation issues. He had discipline issues, but he got it back on track. He has 2 daughters now, and he's motivated. So, yeah, having a family, starting a family, everything can really spark a new motivation for a guy like Jose Benavidez. We're going to see how he performs. His father didn't quite seem too sure that his son was going to get the job done, though. Reading the article, reading the interview, or listening to the interview, you didn't really get the vibe that he was 100% sure his son was going to get the job done. He says it's a 50-50 fight, and whoever wants it more is going to win the fight. That's what Jose Benavidez Sr. said. So really, he's just sitting back and waiting to see how his sons perform. And really, based off his father's energy, he's not going to force his son to fight. He's going to let his son go out there and show him what he got. And if he don't prove himself, then his career likely to be over. And he'll probably suggest and recommend that his son hang him up if he wasn't thinking that already. So, yeah, Jose Benavidez is going to be fighting a tough fight against Danny Garcia. He has to look good in this fight. He has to perform. The good thing about this matchup versus the other one against Francisco Torres is that Danny Garcia isn't a fleet-footed guy. He's right there. So it should be a pretty action-packed. It should be pretty intense. It should be exciting for however long it lasts. We're going to see how Jose Benavidez Jr. looks in this fight against Danny Garcia. Like, subscribe, holla at your boy. Peace out.